Hello there trainers, Blue here back with another Pokemon guide video, this time for Donphan, a Generation 2 pure ground type Pokemon with strong physical offense and defense and low speed. It gets access to Sturdy, which guarantees that it can get at least one attack off even if outsped, and it gets Sandveil, which boosts its evasion by one stage when in a sandstorm. So in this video I have three very different sets for you guys to try out. The first one uses Donphan as a rapid spin support Pokemon. This is the most common version of Donphan, as Donphan resists Stealth Rock and is immune to electric type attacks. This makes it a great option as a rapid spin user to protect your flying types and keep your field clear of hazards. Earthquake, backed up by a 120 base attack stat and stab, cannot be ignored completely by your opponent, and Stone Edge forms the perfect Earthquake Stone Edge combination to hit flying types for super effective damage if they try to swap in on your Earthquake attacks. We get access to Knockoff for utility, Ice Shard for priority, Toxic for status, our own Stealth Rocks, and even Roar to phase out anything which may try to set up on you. Set 2 is Offensive Donphan. Bonus points if you run this set in a Trick Room in order to benefit from its low speed. Donphan has access to a huge variety of offensive moves. Earthquake is here obviously for stab and general attacking purposes, but we also get Seed Bomb to cover against water types, Stone Edge for flying types, and even Play Rough, which has much higher damage than Ice Shard and can catch a majority of Dragon Flying or Dragon Ground types completely unaware if they try to swap in on your Earthquake. We get a variety of poison and steel moves to cover against fairies, and even Superpower or Head Smash if you want to bring the high power attacks for wall breaking. You can pair this with a Choice Band or Assault Vest to help balance out that weaker special defense, and I advise investing in HP and attack to work as a slow, bulky attacker, and a minus speed nature if you are running this in Trick Room. Set 3 is Fast Donphan. Here we use 3 attacks and Rock Polish for a +2 speed boost to get to 398 speed without a speed nature, or 436 speed when we have a Jolly nature. So for reference, here is a list of the fastest Pokemon in the game, so you can see just how many fast sweepers we outpace even at their maximum speed. You can choose between Adamant or Jolly depending on how high up this list you wish to go, and to add further legitimacy to this, here is a list of damage calculations of Donphan versus these fast sweepers, which it now outspeeds. You'll notice that it secures one-hit KOs or has a chance to roll for a one-hit KO against a hell of a lot of common offensive Pokemon. Sturdy and the element of surprise are both key to this set, acting as a free focus sash to let us get the +2 setup, so this is technically the only version of Donphan which is weak to Stealth Rocks, but it does carry a huge surprise factor for an unprepared opponent. Interestingly, there are a few berries worth considering which activate when at low HP. Lychee Berry, for example, will give you a +1 in attack when at low HP, and turn all of those almost KOs into solid 100% chance to one-hit KO. So in summary, Donphan has great physical stats and a great move pool to back it up. It also has access to utility, hazard control, and status, but what keeps it in check is its low speed and special defense, as well as a lack of reliable recovery and a weakness to the common types Ice, Water, and Grass. My suggestions: lead with Donphan to set hazards and or rapid spin away any hazards your opponent may lead with. Donphan can easily fill multiple roles simultaneously on a team as a bulky attacker, hazard setter, hazard control, or physical tank, so use Donphan to swap in on physical hits and use its sizable defense to create opportunities to spread status and control hazards. Again, we have options here worth considering with Toxic, Stealth Rocks, Rapid Spin, and Knockoff, but we also have an honorable mention for Sandstorm if we wish to use this as a sand setter on a team. For example, you could pair this with Tyranitar, as Donphan can easily swap in on earthquakes or fighting type attacks to protect against those weaknesses. So that's it for Donphan. Linked here at the end of the video, you will find a few more of my guide videos. Feel free to like or dislike at your pleasure, and maybe consider subscribing for more guides, giveaways, and Wi-Fi content. And since it's a personal favorite of mine, I will definitely be doing a GTS giveaway for Donphan as soon as I can. I have been Blue, and I am out of here.